Hi guys, it's Mrs. Clark here with your project read lesson for today. We are going to review the kite rule today. Mrs. Sargent talked a bit about the kite rule yesterday and you started to get familiar with it, and we're going to practice it a little bit more today. So we have my kite rule index card up here, and the kite rule deals with what letter or letters we need to use when we hear the k sound in a word. So we know that there are 3 different letters or letter combinations that we can use to make that sound. We can use the letter K, which makes the k sound. We could use the letter C, which also can make the k sound. Or we can use the letter combination C and K, and they can work together to make the k sound. But we've got to know when we're going to use them, because we can't just use them whichever one we feel like. We can't just be like, I think I'm going to use a K for this word. No, there are rules for that too. And so we talked about those rules, and we said that K comes before I and E. C comes before the other 3, and that means the other 3 vowels. So a vowel like A, E, or U. Or I'm sorry, not E, A, O, or U. And last but not least, we have CK comes at the end. You're never going to see CK at the beginning of a word. It's always going to hang out at the end of words. Okay? But sometimes at the beginning of words, we have to decide if we're going to use a C or a K. So if we were getting ready to practice fingerspelling some words, we would first say the word, right? And I'm not actually going to go through the fingerspelling steps for this word because I want us to remember the special rules we have when we're dealing with the kite rule. I know, rules about rules. So if we were to fingerspell the word kid, like you are a kid, a young person is a kid, we would get ready and we'd think in our head, okay, k, I, d, k, I, d. It's got 3 sounds, okay. And I would get ready and I would say, k, what sound or what letter am I going to need to represent the k sound? Well, I don't know yet because I don't know what sound comes after it. I don't know what vowel I need yet. So I'm just going to use a placeholder. I'm going to just write a line. Okay? I'm just going to write a line there to say, hey, I know that I'm going to need some type of letter there to make the k sound. I just don't know what letter it is yet. So then I'm going to keep going. I've got k, I know that I is the letter I, like itch. I. And then I'm going to finish off my word d. I, d. I know that D makes the d sound. So now I can come back to that first letter and I can say, what letter needs to go there? Well, the letter that comes after it is an I. And I know that K comes before I and E. So, what letter do I need? I need the letter K at the beginning of the word kid. So I'll just go back to the beginning and put that letter K in there. Okay? So that was just a good practice round. Now I want you to get ready. I want you to do this next one with me. So if you don't have pencil and paper with you right now, pause the video and go get some pencil and paper so that you can fingerspell and write these words with me. Okay? I want you to write a number 2 on your paper. Or you can start with number 1, I guess, if you want. I would start with number 2 because mine's going to say number 2. I did a word before you. Listen. The word I want you to write is cap. Like, I have to put the cap on my water bottle. Cap. Say it. Cap. Pound it. Cap. Cap. Show me. App. App. Okay? Get ready to write. First sound I have. Oh no! I don't know if I need a C or a K or a CK yet. I'm going to hold off. I'm going to wait. So I'm going to do a line here. Then I've got ack. Ah. Well, I know that ah is the letter A for apple. Ah. And then p. What letter makes the p sound? That is the letter P. Okay, now that I'm done with my word, I can go back to the beginning and I can say, okay, what letter do I need here? Well, an A comes next. K comes before I and E. Well, A is not an I or an E. C comes before the other 3. Well, it's not an I or an E, so it's got to be one of those other 3 vowels. So I'm going to use a C here for cap. Okay? Move on to number 3. That was a really messy 3, wasn't it? I should have been more careful. Okay, I want you to listen. The word that we are going to write is rack. rack, like I put my dishes on the drying rack. Okay, say it, rack. Pound it, rack, rack. Okay, show me, rack. Okay, get ready to write. That first sound, what letter makes the sound? R. Okay, next we have like apple. And last but not least, I've got k. Well, I know that this k sound is at the end of a word. What's the only two letters that we're using to work together to make the k sound at the end of a word? That's going to be CK, right? CK. I didn't need to write a line in for that one because it wasn't at the beginning of my word. I know that if it's at the end, it's got to be CK. That's the only one we have for the end of our words. Let's do number 4. Number 4. Listen. The word that I would like us to do is kin. Kin. Kin is like a kind of an older word for family. If someone was related to you, you might call them your kin. Okay? Say it. Kin. Number 3. Pound it. Kin. Kin. Number 4. Show me. K. In. Get ready to write. I've got k at the beginning of my word. So if it's at the beginning, I know I've got to leave a space. I don't know if I need a C or a K next. K. I. Well, I know that I makes the I sound. K. In. What letter makes the N sound? It's going to be the letter N. Okay, now that I've got my word, I can look back at the beginning and say what letter needs to go there. Well, an I comes next. So K comes before I and E. So it must be the letter K. Whoopsie, my pen's running out here. Might need to grab a new one. Let's go to number 5. Number 5. I'm having a hard time writing my numbers today, aren't I? Okay, listen. This one's a long one. Are you ready? Your word is slick. Slick. Like, be careful, that ice is slick. It's another word for slippery. Okay, say it. Slick. Pound it. Slick. Oopsie, I did that backwards. Slick. Slick. Okay, show me. S-o-I-k. S-o-I-k. A lot of sounds in this one. So I'm going to start it. I hear at the beginning a S. It's going to be an S. Oh, it's an L. I. I know that I is an I. And then K. Well, this K is at the end of my word. So what's the only one I can use to make the K sound at the end of a word? It's CK. CK. Slick. Okay. Let's do number 6. Number 6. Listen. The word I would like us to write is cut. Cut. Like, oh, I fell and got a cut on my knee. Say it. Cut. Pound it. Cut. Cut. Show me. K-a-t. Okay, get ready to write. First sound I hear. K. Oh, I don't know if I need a C or a K, so I'm going to put a line. That's going to be like umbrella. That's a U. T. What sound makes the, or what letter makes the T? That's going to be a T. Okay, now I'm looking at my word, and I can look back and I can say, what letter is going to go here if there is a U after it? Well, K comes before I and E. That's not an I or an E. C comes before the other 3. Well, U is one of the other 3 vowels, so this one must be a letter C for cut. Let's do one more. Nice number 7 on your page here. Okay. For number 7, listen. The word is cot. Cot. Okay, a cot is like a kind of a really thin bed. Sometimes they use them for like camping as a cot. You can set it up. Okay, say it. Cot. Pound it. Okay, show me. K-a-t. K-a-t. Get ready to write. My first sound. K. I don't know if it's a C or a K. I gotta write a line, right? K-a. What letter makes the ah sound? My mouth is making a big O for the letter O for ah. K-a-t. That's going to be a T. Now I can look back at the beginning. What letter do I need? Well, K comes before I and E. This isn't an I and this isn't an E. C comes before the other three. O is one of the other three vowels. I'm going to put a C. Okay? For the word cat. Beautiful, beautiful, guys. Thank you for joining me, and I will see you next time.